Hey guys, doing a review on a Barska Electro sight scope. It's 1:30. It has a cross type reticle. The model number is AC10984. I got this at Walmart for a really good price, $90. Some places it's $130. Some places it's only $100. Walmart seems to have the best price. It shipped pretty quickly. Overall today I went to the range with it. It was overall pretty good. I sighted it in 5 shots, 25 yards, moved it to 50, sighted it in at 50, no problems there. The reticle probably could be brighter though. It is a little dim. Even on the brightest setting, it was not too visible in the sun. But it is easily co-witnessed with the front sight post, so you can get an idea of where your cross is. You don't have to rely on it as much, especially if it's on a black surface or something like that, or closer range. It should be fine. I thought it was pretty good. I liked all of it. It was easy to adjust, the standard thing. It does have a screw to adjust. The batteries are in there. They're weird batteries. They're not 123s. They're something else, but they're easily attainable, and the batteries supposedly last a while. Not as long as some more expensive sites. Anyways, it was pretty good. Let me get my thing on camera, my rifle, since I have the light on now. So that's my rail. This is a Samsung Evo 7-inch rail. I'm just going to go over this again in a better view. It's a 5.750 barrel fluted 1-7 match stainless. Obviously that's the 5.56 tactical striker comp. Very cool comp. I have to sit next to it and test the loudness to see if the decibels are any worse or any better than a birdcage break, but some people at the range were complaining about the loudness today. I don't know. It could have been some other people. Enhanced trigger guard right there, which is really cool. It looked odd at first, but now I like it. Of course, standard mil spec, all these parts, blah, 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 blah. I want a Geiss's trigger. I didn't put that in yet, or a Timney. Don't have that in yet. Standard, all these, no bad lever. DPMS forged lower. 5.56 tactical forged upper by Yankee Hill Machine. Standard mil-spec buffer tube, Rock River Arms operator, and the Desert Tan, or Tan if they like to call it. My flip-up front sight is the Ruger flip-up sights. The front sight's okay, actually. The rear sight, do not buy it. Just don't. It's just not that great. The rear sight just is horrible. It has a horrible aperture. It's just not that great at all. I guess I could raise it up and then co-witness that, but I don't need that. This is how I'm going to co-witness. I'll show you right now. I'm going to co-witness through that optic. So it's hard to tell because I have the light on, but basically I'm using this as my rear aperture, and then I flip up my sight. So I got the sight and I got the Barska back here, and what I am doing is co-witnessing it with the front post. Can't tell because I have the light on. If I turn the light off, you can't see. I'll try it in a second. Over here, right there is the piston system. Off, suppressed, and standard. Haven't had any issues. BCM charging handle. If I can get it to freaking focus. Anyways, it's the BCM gunfighter charging handle. Adams Arms bolt carrier group. Let's see, anything else really notable? The mount for this is really good. I like how it's very robust. The attachment's very robust. The screws are robust. It looks like you can use a wrench to attach these, a socket wrench, and get a lot better attachment and less likely to strip the regular Allen wrench screws. The regular Allen wrench screws are easy to strip. These not so much. You can get a tighter grip. If I can get this thing to focus right. Okay, so it's not going to focus. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know that. Mission First Tactical Grip. Really good grip. I like it. Like I said in the other video, I get a really solid hold of this grip. It wasn't too expensive. It has, you know, a rubber. It has the waterproof thing to put batteries and stuff in there. I got a Black Hawk, just regular 500 denier or less nylon 2-point sling. It works very well. This is my rail up here. It's a regular aluminum rail that came with it. That, I don't know where this screw came from. I think it came from a ATI Mini 14 Strike Force package stock, but it worked for this because I screwed it in right there, and I have the Uncle Mike's sling swivel attached right here, and it works great. I like it like that. Don't have an issue with it. Back to the site, I'm going to see if I can get it on the crosshair. It did really well. It's supposed to be waterproof, shockproof. I didn't test that because I can't really afford it, but if I could, I would throw it in the tub, you know, and do all that crazy stuff with it. You'll just have to see for yourself. And I think on a budget, if you want a red dot sight and you really don't have the money to justify $500, $600, $1,000, you can't really go wrong with it. I mean, it's really good overall, especially for the money wise. You're talking about it's 8 times less, 10 times less than an Acog, you know, 10 times less than the Brow, 5 times less than an EOTech, you know, 4 times less than an Aim Point. So you're saving a good bit of money here for what it will do for you. Yeah. Would I take it to Afghanistan or some other thing? No. Would I use it for patrolling the streets in a WROL? Yes. Would I use it post-hurricane defense? Yes. Property defense? Yes. CQB? Yes. I would use it in all urban scenarios. I wouldn't take it to war, basically. Anything else, I would use it. Police, I would use it. Everything else, I would recommend it. I would not take it to war, but that's a war zone, you know. If you had to in a pinch, I think it would work in a war zone. I just would rather spend the money because my life's going to be on the line, and you don't want to cheap out. Alright, let me get this light off and see if I can give you a reticle with a co-witness demonstration here. Let's see here if I can do that. There, now you see it. And I have it co-witnessed about like that. That's how my setup is. So you see, like this, oh look, you can barely see it, right? Well, it's co-witnessed with the front sight, so you know about where you're going to be hitting, and that little bit of redness gives you a good sight acquisition, you know? Just that little bit of redness gives you a good sight acquisition, see? So you kind of know where it is. It's not going to strain your eyes looking for it. So that's the Barska 10, whatever the model number was, I'll put it in, edit this out. Let me check real quick. That's the Barska Electro light 1x30. I recommend it. Give Barska a chance. I do want to point out though, the reticle does look scrambled inside your room, inside your house. It has to be in a brighter light situation or a low light situation where the reticle won't get scrambled. So if you're in your house looking at the wall when you first get it, you could be like, wow, this is terrible. But when you get outside, it comes into focus. It looks crisp and clear outside that. So go ahead and pick it up if you're looking for that. That's my report on it. It held 0 through the 556 I used. Don't know about 308, but I have to assume that it would. Most optics stand up, you know, even cheap ones now. That's just the progress of technology. Alright guys, that's my review of the Barska Electrolight scope. I give it, I'll say a 7 out of 10 likability scale. 7 out of 10 because of certain drawbacks, and you can tell it's a budget, even though it's a good scope, red dot, but you can tell it's a budget still. You know, what do you expect? It's not Aim Point. It will, however, fit the bill, and it will meet your needs. It's not ideal, maybe not, doesn't have the cool factor maybe. It does, get done what needs to be done, and it does work like it's supposed to. It does help you. It will work. It works, and it's pretty cool, and it looks good on the gun. And it's lightweight. I should point that out too. It's lightweight. I haven't noticed a feel weight difference, basically. So it makes it heavier, but the feel weight I haven't noticed in my swing weight and my positioning of the rifle. Why? Because it's right there, and I'm getting a magwell grip for that right there, but the weight's right there where you hold your hand, put it back as far back as you can. Works really well. Alright guys, that's it for there, and I'll be posting something else sooner or later. Alright, see ya.